Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Friday, April 3rd, 2020, and today is our last day of our virtual Spirit Week. Boys and girls, today is Show Your Central Pride, which means you can either wear our school colors, red and black, or you can wear one of our Central t-shirts. And today I'm wearing my t-shirt showing my Central Elementary Pride. If you're wearing red and black, or if you have a Central t-shirt, go ahead and make sure that you have your picture taken, and with your parents' permission, you can share that picture with either your teachers or with us on our Facebook page. Boys and girls, I'm excited to announce that starting next week, we are going to start author studies. What that means is that every week, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to introduce to you a brand new author. We're going to learn a little bit about the author, and we are also going to be reading a couple of stories written by that author. So just to give you a little bit of a sneak peek as to what's going to happen next week, the first author that we are going to be learning about is one of my all-time favorite authors, which is Patricia Polacco. And I don't know if you're familiar with Patricia Polacco. I'm sure a lot of our teachers, and not all of our teachers, are familiar with this author. And we are going to be reading stories. For example, it can be either Pink and Say, or my favorite story from Patricia Polacco, Thank You, Mr. Falker. I have Emma Kate. I have Love for the Fall of Autumn. And I also have Rough Faced Girl. And boys and girls, I have a couple more books inside that I could actually choose from as well. So I hope that you're able to join us next week as we start off with our first author study. Now, today, actually, I do have a special guest, because you know that I love to bring in special guests. This is actually a guest that has been with us already during our e-learning days, and he is actually returning because he wants to read a story about himself. I don't know, can you guess who the special guest may be? Well, let's see. Boys and girls, our special guest, of course, our returning special guest is Spider-Man himself. And boys and girls, this morning he is going to read his favorite book, and the title of his book is Spider-Man 3. And what's the rest of the title? Meet the Heroes and Villains. I'm going to have him introduce the story to you, and he is going to read you the story.
Thank you, Mrs. Sola. So like Miss Sola just said, the book is called Spider-Man 3, Meet the Heroes and Villains. This is my favorite book because it is about me fighting three of my most fearful villains. Let's get right into it. Everyone is a hero once in a while. At least I think so. I always try to do what's right. But there are bad guys out there too, villains. And that's why sometimes I change from Peter Parker into someone else. Who is that other person? Spider-Man.
Oh, show the pictures.
When I'm Peter Parker, life is pretty good. School is fun, and after school, I like taking photos. When I'm Spider-Man, I have a lot of work to do. The life of a superhero is not easy. It helps to have good friends. This is Mary Jane. She's a great actress, she works just as hard as I do, and it's not easy to act in plays. If you want to know the truth, I like Mary Jane a lot. I've known her since I was little, but now she's my girlfriend. I know Gwen Stacy from school. We were lab partners. Gwen wants to be a model. Her friend Eddie takes pictures for her. Gwen's father is Captain Stacy. She doesn't want her to be a model. She wants her to stay in school. Always stay in school, boys and girls. Now you've met some of my friends, but not everyone in this city likes me. This guy doesn't like me at all. He's the new Goblin. He used to be my friend, but now he's my enemy. The new Goblin has some cool gear. He can fly all over the city on his jetpacked sky stick. But I'm pretty fast too. The new Goblin isn't the only bad guy I have to battle. There's a new villain in town, Sandman. Sandman makes terrible sandstorms. Sandman needs a lot of money, and some of the things he does to get money are really, really bad. This guy's a dangerous villain. His name is Venom. We both fire webs, but his webs are black and creepy. Venom is mean to my friends, and I always stick up for my friends. I like to think there are more heroes in the world than villains. A lot of people are my heroes, and that's a good thing, because there will always be villains out there to fight, and heroes always have to be ready to do what is right. And that is it.
Great job, Spider-Man. Thank you so much for sharing with us your favorite story. Boys and girls, I hope you have an awesome Friday. Of course, make sure that you get your e-learning done. If you have any questions, you know that you can reach out to your teachers. Boys and girls, I hope you and your family, if you have a great Friday.